Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over the first steps for the golden bottle cap because there are images roaming around. People have made it there, so we're going to take a look at that, and it is absolutely insane. This is just the one step. This is crazy. So my gosh, folks, we're talking about we're talking about the $20 bottle cap, the points that it takes to get to the bottle cap. And if I say something positive about something, then people will say something negative. If I say something negative, then people will say something positive. There's no winning. So I just want to say that. So what I mean by that is basically people were saying, well, as you complete the points, you're going to be able to get items to help you get like an incubator to hatch an egg to get more points. Negative. That's true, but don't act like it's still not like you're still not paying money, okay? So anyways, the point is, to get to the damn bottle cap at 100, which you're going to have unlimited for Saturday and Sunday to get in points, right? But before that, they kind of limited it. They did have it at 1,000. So you're going to be able to just go crazy. And let's be honest, you're going to be raiding the most of the time to get those points up. So that's more money you're spending to get to the golden bottle cap on top of the $20 that you spend. And then when you get it, we're going to look at the tasks that they're going to ask you to do for the first stage for 1 point. This isn't like, you know, the final stage, you've been raising the points, and you know from 7, and you just need 1 more point, and it's just progressively getting more difficult and time consuming as time goes on. No, this is the first stage. So let's go ahead and look at what we initially thought was going to be the first ones here. Maybe they did this to kind of ease the pain, right? So from a screenshot that I took from Pokemon Go's blog itself, from a video they had from an Eevee that was getting hyper trained, they have for the attack, for the first one here, win 40 gym battles with your trainee in a battle party. Okay, that's going to be for attack. Defense was going to catch 30 Pokemon with your trainee as your buddy. These are simple enough. And then the next one is going to be for HP, spin 75 Pokestops or gyms with your trainee as your buddy. No problem, smooth sailing. That seems like it would be a stage 1 thing. But let's go ahead and take a look what the real stage 1 is going to look like. All right, let's go ahead and see. This was sent to me by a friend. All right, so let's see what we have. So hyper training tasks. Well, you have 365 days. This is just the first stage, okay? There's going to be multiple stages after you do complete this, unless you're just trying to raise 1 IV and 1 thing. But as you do progress them, they are going to become more difficult, okay? So hyper training. For attack, win 40 raids with your trainee as in your battle party. Okay, so you have 365 days to do all this. This is not just raising, the whole thing. You do this and your whole attack is going to be all the way risen up. No, this is for 1 point, okay? So you can either wait 40 days, or I suppose if we do get free raid passes, you could, or additional raid passes for free, then you could use those as well. So we can cut it down to like, I don't know, 35 days or a little bit less, whatever the case may be. But still, they're actually looking for you to spend more money there for the raids. That is insane. For the defense, play with your trainee as your buddy on 15 different days. Time gated. Play with your buddy on 15 different days. Time gated. I told you they were going to do this, right? I don't like to come at you, I told you so, but look, they just can't help themselves, right? They just can't. All right, for HP, complete 45 field research tasks with your trainee as your buddy. That's no problem for sure. A little bit time consuming, but I get it. This is an IV training system. It should be a little bit difficult to actually get them up. Could you imagine what the next steps are going to be though? So this is what it's going to look like for the first stage. I'm pretty sure this is what it's going to be like for everybody who's raising up their first point for each thing. So attack, win 40 raids with your trainee in your battle party. Defense, play with your trainee buddy for 15 different days. And then for HP, complete 45 field research tasks with your trainee as your buddy. Wow, that's the first round, okay? I could just imagine as it continues on how progressively annoying it's going to get. So as far as the field research task, that's whatever. But when it comes to the 15, I could imagine by the time that you get to the end, I don't know, maybe you're like 5, 7 power-ups in and you're on your last one. And if it does progressively get more difficult, then play with your trainee buddy on 15 different days is probably going to end up with train with your trainee buddy for 45 different days or 30 different days. So although we do have 365 days, you could, I mean, you really have to be really screwing up to not be able to complete it. I understand that, but I don't know. It seems a little crazy, but hey, what did you expect, right? So not only are you paying for the golden bottle cap, you're also paying to get to the golden bottle cap. The golden bottle cap will expire if you don't use it by July 6th, right? And then you have 365 days to complete it, which isn't bad, I suppose. We'll have to see what the other ones are going to be. It could be even more annoying. We're like, a year? That's crazy time. Like, you think it would just be unlimited, you know, you hyper train, you just do it whenever you complete it and whenever you want to. But no, they're timing it. So another timer on that too for your paid premium item. And then you're paying for the raids. And we don't even know what's beyond this. It could get even more ridiculous. Win 40 raids could be win 150 raids one day. All right, when you're at the final peak of it, right? So there you go. All right, just wanted to bring you some information on the golden bottle cap first stage. This is crazy. And again, I did go over what I was going to use 2 videos back. It clearly says I'm using my golden bottle cap, and so you can see exactly what I'm going to do. I don't get right into the details, but yeah, I figured out what I'm going to do. So I'm set. I already know it's in stone. Don't care. Gave all the explanations as to why I'm picking this particular Pokemon. It's one of the rarest you can possibly get. Pretty sure you understand what it is at that point. So there you go. So I'm going to go have a lot of fun today. I'm going to be got a few trainers that came into Alaska, into Anchorage here, that are friends with me. The last time I met them was in Chicago GoFest, which was years ago. Was that 2018? Good Lord. Good Lord, that's a long time ago. That's 7 years ago. So I'm going to take them all around, take them to Kincaid, have a little fun here, bring Athena. We're going to have a blast. But yeah, with that said, folks, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Let me know what you think about this down below. And also the comment where people are like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. You don't need to buy it. That is very true. You're right. You're right. You don't have to buy it. But I just kind of find it very odd when you do purchase a premium item that they're making you spend even more money beyond what you've already paid for it. But not only that, the son of a bitch expires. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. But hey, there you go, folks. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.